What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Hope y'all had a great Christmas and and Happy New Year. So I have made quite a bit of progress on the car. I pulled the head off, and I'm glad I ended up doing what I did because I did find some damage, as you guys can see in the thumbnail. So I ended up pulling the motor out. I did find an aluminum block, if anybody was wondering, but for now I'm gonna slap this one back in just to do some more testing and to beat this one up while I build the aluminum block. So I thank you guys for all the suggestions as well for like the pumps and all that stuff. Gonna be fixing that in the new motor, but for this one we are just gonna send it how it was minus the rings. So I went ahead and put new rings in this thing. A lot of them were at like 45 thou to 50 thou, which is pretty loose. I am really happy that I pulled all these pistons out because this is what I found. If you look at this, this looks like a normal piston, right? Well, not so much. We are missing a piece of this thing. So it didn't really score up the cylinder at all, which I'm kind of surprised. To be able to get the piece out, I had to pull the rings off and everything. It kind of makes me wonder because this setup has always had that amount of blow-by. Like, it always looks like a choo-choo train out of the back of this thing, which it makes way more sense now. I'm hoping it didn't cause too much of the tune. Derek was kind of wondering the same thing because even on the dyno, if you guys remember, he was saying it's a lot of boost to be able to make that number. Normally it takes way less, like 22 to 23 pounds to make that number. And he was a little bit worried about it. So, but it's no worries now. We got a fresh piston in it, got all new rings in it, all the bearings look good. There's a couple little things I need to do before I can slap the heads on it, but I got the heads decked and everything should be ready to go. This one is gonna still be the little sloppy build that it is. I don't really care too much about it because more than likely it's gonna get beat up and then blow up, honestly. I was gonna put a new oil pump in it, but I'm gonna save that for the new motor. The bottom end is basically ready to go. I just need to go ahead and put the studs in here, clean up the mating surface for one last time. Go ahead, slap the heads on it with the new gaskets and everything. And then before I can put the oil pan back on and put this thing back in the car, I need to make a little baffle for the pan. So I had a whole bunch of good ideas for the baffle stuff. I had a whole bunch of people message me. A lot of people with these F-body pans just run like 6 to 7 quarts of oil, which is good to know. I got this little ghetto baffle or like anti-slosh piece in there. Just a piece of intercooler piping welded right there back behind the pickup tube, so that way it does not like slosh all the way to the back on the launch. I know you're probably thinking, so like normally this would have like a trap door in it, right? So when you hit the brakes, the oil can still come this way. I left it like pretty open on the sides here, so, and honestly, like when I'm on the brakes, there's really not that many G's, so I mean, it'll be logging it, so if it has like a really bad oil pressure drop when I get on the brakes, I'll be able to tell. But hopefully this helps our issue a little bit. This is like the stock baffle that goes in it. I guess we'll see. I'll log it on the pass and see what happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this pan back on, and then this thing is really close to getting buttoned up. Last clip you guys saw was putting the heads on. As you can see, got the whole engine and transmission ready to go. Just got to go ahead and put it in the car. Go ahead and get this in here and get it fired up and see how she sounds. Hopefully it doesn't smoke, and I guess we'll see here in just a couple of hours. The whole car is put back together minus the charge pipe in the front end. I'm going to start it up right now and check for leaks and make sure everything is all good to go before I put the whole rest of the car together. Got coolant in it, oil in it, got trans fluid in it, all that stuff ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and I already checked the fuel system for leaks, so we're good to go there. I'm gonna go ahead and crank this thing over and hopefully it fires up. That don't sound good. It's not even like banging and popping over. Am I missing something? Oh. Hold up. Just kidding. This thing's got like huge vacuum leaks on the backside of it. Hold up. Ooh, baby. because I just need to adjust the set screw. I just need to adjust the idle screw really quick. I was messing with it when, well, I guess before I realized that this little throttle blade thing was all messed up. So I'm gonna adjust that down really quick. So check it out. It still has a little bit of blow-by in it, but that's definitely way better than what it was before. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this before, but that is definitely way better than how it was. With that broken piston, so. Alright guys, so the car is all put back together. Let it sit overnight. Got the coolant nice and bled. I got the TPS set so it doesn't idle all crazy anymore. Now it is kind of sad because it's all put together minus some front shocks. If any of you guys have some Fox Body Viking double adjustable shocks for the front, let me know. I need to buy a set. They're a little bit back ordered. It doesn't really matter that much because the car's gonna sit, but if there's any action happening down in Mexico, it would be nice to have a set so I could go down there and participate. So unfortunately, the sad thing is now that this is together and I'm not really working on it, I'm gonna store it in my trailer. I have a lot of stuff going on right now, and as you can see, I haven't been really posting videos, and it's winter time, so I don't really need the car inside, and all it does is take up shop space. So I have a lot of projects I need to do and a lot of customer stuff I need to do, so it's gonna get stored in my trailer. Hopefully it'll make it up. It's snowing like crazy right now, and this thing has a spool in it, so hopefully it doesn't just go straight sideways. It's also on slicks. But yeah, so that's where we are at. I'm hoping that I can buy a house here in the next couple of months. So in order to do that, I need to get a lot of stuff done and do a lot of customer work. So I'm sure you guys understand, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and load this up. Mobbing this thing in the snow would be fun. This thing looks cool. It all sounds real good, so it's got good oil pressure. Sounds like it's idling real nice. It is not steaming like crazy out of the back like it used to. Go ahead and get this loaded up. Should have no problems. Got it all loaded up, no problems. Makes me a little sad storing it in my trailer. I don't know why, but everything should be okay. I think I probably will pull the ECU out of it really quick, just that way if it gets super cold out, maybe, I don't know. I'm assuming it's not good on the ECU to get really cold, so pull it out really quick. Other than that, it should be good to go. I guess too, I was gonna say, obviously you probably won't have too much going on for a little while, just because it is wintertime here and there's really not anything to do with the car. That being said, I do have a couple of ideas and things I want to do. I guess I was gonna ask you guys, like, what do you guys want to see more from on this channel? I was just gonna say, I have a couple of ideas. I guess mainly, I think I'm gonna be bringing in Carlos to help me with some stuff, and he's got some pretty good ideas to, I guess, keep you guys entertained. So I guess I'll just leave that at that. Hope you guys are excited. We fixed this issue with the RX-7. I'm pretty sure it's had that cracked piston in it ever since we put this thing together. So got that fixed. This next season is going to be very exciting. I'm going to be building a pistons and rod motor for it very soon. So I guess we'll be doing some stuff with that. Other than that, I don't know when the next time I see you guys will be. But as always, I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for the love. And I hope you guys have a great new year. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.